Hello guys, hello my friend. It's Ashkan with another vision of the day. I was not able to trade too many in this week, but I just wanted to review some daily candles to see how it will be formed. And guys, you know, uh, the formation of the candle is like a sign for us. Just you should ask yourself why it closed like this here, why not close above or below or something like that. And if you find this answer of these questions, everything will be alright, everything will be fine. At this daily time frame, guys, if you remember about 2 days ago, 3 days ago, yeah, I mentioned we have like a this trend line, if you remember, like a this trend line, this trend line. If it break this area and this trend line, it could be going down to this area. As you see, it just reached to this area and it just back up. Why? As you know, we have a tips of that. We call it long wick tips, yeah? And just react to this area and went up. But the important thing is just look at the yesterday candle close. Very close, guys. It just closed above that area that I've mentioned today at the morning. It was like a sign, like a signal for you. So do you see, when this daily candle is closing above that area, above the line with tips, it could be like a this, let's see, it's just around this trend line too. It just back up from around the trend line to up. So when this happened and when it closed above that, I always ask myself, why this candle didn't close below of that area? It has some reason that it closed above that. Do you see? It just closed above that. So it's like a sign for me. Maybe next candle will be bullish. Why? Because we have this rejection already. It showed me it just went down and it back up. Okay, with the huge momentum, and the candle is just closed like that. It showed me it gonna go up. It has a high chance to go up. Okay, let's go to the lower time frame at the 4 hour. As you see, guys, it just backed down. It went up. It tapped to the if you remember the trend line. How amazing was that? It just backed down again. It did like a double bottom. Yes, it's like a double bottom in a higher time frame. If you could not determine it, just I've told many times, just turn it to the line chart. Do you see, guys? It just clearly, it's a double bottom. Do you see? And it's like a base and breakout tap up. Okay, and so it did like a double bottom. It tap it and went up. Okay, let's go to the M15 to see what did we have at today. Okay, let's just determine where I will start every day. It will be about this area. It will be the Frankfurt Open. Just let's go about this area. Okay, let's just spot some zone that we have. It was like a flip zone and it was like a FDR. Okay, this area is very important. I always mention this area because it's like a neckline for the this structure. And we have like this rejection zone. Do you see, guys? And it just came from this area. This FDR, this MPL. Do you see this MPL, FDR? It just made this a zone that it's just valid for now. Okay, so for now price is stuck between two zones. Okay, and because this area is just about the 8 pips, 9 pips, so rule says do not go for a trade, because at least it should be like a 15 pips. So we should not trade. So now we'll go further to see what will be happen. The next candle did not close below that. Maybe some of you ask me, it's like a tiny FDR. Yes, it's a tiny FDR, but it's at the zone. We will not trade anything at the zone. We should see a breakout. We should see a sign that it's going to go up. it's just a structure that is stuck between two zones. It could be like a rally base rally or rally base drop. Okay, the base is happening now. We should wait and wait more to see what's gonna be happen. Okay, another candle, there is a no sign. It's just a dead market for now. Let's check the time. Okay, the next candle will be the Frankfurt open. Okay, as you see, it just went up and back down. It looks like a sign for us, guys. It looks like a sign for us. We have just like a rejection. There is a no trade for now. Another candle happening. Okay, it's a bullish candle. Okay, maybe the next candle going up for now. Okay, it just went up, rejected from the zone. Okay, rejected from the zone, and it back down. Okay, do you see, guys? Do you see? I want to tell you about some things like tips that could be happening, but these tips it will be just around the market opening, guys, around the market opening. So and it's a risky position. Those who are just start trading, they have some their own rules. They should not do this trading, this risky trading, because they do not need it. Okay, I just want to tell you why when we have like a base, what should I do and what will I do, because sometimes we have some momentum. As you know, the momentum most of the time will be happen when we have volume in the market, and the volume will be happen at sometimes at the market open about 15 minutes before and 15 minutes after that. Okay, for the base, it's like a base. Let me show you guys. It's all around. It's a base. Okay, it's a base, and I will calculate how the width of the base is about the 16. Okay, it will be about the 16, and I will put my like a stop order. Okay, I will calculate it. If it be, for example, 15, I will do like a divided to 3. It will be the 5. Okay, I will put my stop order at 5 pips below of the base and 5 pips above the base. Okay, that's how I will do that. It's a risky position, guys. I will not recommend for all of you. I just want to show you how sometimes I will do you see, sometimes you will see my entry, my trades are between middle of the candles. It's how I do that, because I know that we will have some momentum at the market open. I will do like that. Let me show you. The buyer stop will be about that area, about the 5 pips above. The 10 pips will be that. The next zone could be at this top. Okay, we have a line wick at this area as well. Okay, and the sell will be the 5 pips below that area, will be like a 10 pips. The next zone will be around that area. Okay, do you see why I've spot this area, guys? It was like a good flip zone. Do you see? It was like a good and solid flip zone. Do you see? It just went up, FTR up back to this area and went up. It will be like an origin of the movement of this rally. Okay, of this rally. So it's important zone. Okay, this is how I will do that if I wanted to have a risky position. Sometimes I've show you, I've set like a sell limit, buy stop, sell stop. I will do like this. Okay, it's one of my personal own tips. Okay, let's go. We spot the stop loss in 3. Okay, everything is fine. And we have this space as well. Let me just make it like this. Next candle. Okay, it's better now. About that area. Okay, let's go. Okay, guys, do you see guys, it just went down. If you just wanted to trade at the lower time frame, so you could enter at a lower time frame too. If you go to the, I will check it out to see how it goes. but at the lower time frame, if this candle at the 5 minute, I mean, if this candle close like that, if you have in a retracement, you could go for a sell. It will be less riskier. But this is how I will do that for base breakout at the open. 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after the open will be like a Frankfurt open, will be London session and New York session. It just reached like around our target. You could secure position in that area. It just went to the target as well. Okay, so it was the win, and it was a good about the 12 pips secure. Okay, let's see what happened after that. Price is coming down with momentum. Do you see, guys? Do you see the momentum? How it just took those orders? It went down, down, down to the flip zone, and it's a important and a strong zone, strong area. Okay, and if we just go with momentum, and if you just consider the momentum, we should have two scenarios as always. We could have like a double bottom and go for a buy, and we have like a breakout FTB and enter in that area. Okay, we have these two simple things. Okay, so oops, what happened? Okay, sorry. Okay, so let's go to see how the candle will be formed. Okay, we have a bullish candle now, but the rule says because of the momentum we could not go for a buy in that area again. It will be so risky. And another way, we have a less pip to the next base area, so we should have another confirmation. Price went, okay, it went up, but it's still this to this range. There is no confirmation. This is that candle that I love. Okay, it just did like a double bottom. If the next candle be a bullish candle, we could go for a buy. We'll remove it because it's gonna take care of it like a base area. Another base. Okay, that's the sweetie, guys. It's just better than honey. Now we could go for a buy around that area. The perfect way of the buy in that area is just you could put your buy in that area. That will be about 10 pips to tap. It looks like a, just visualize it, guys. It's like a base, a breakout, so it will be like a FTB to the base, and it could be going up. Let me remove it. We put it like around that area, about 10 pips, and the target could be the next zone about this area, about the target. Okay, let's see. It went down and it just hit the target immediately. Just review it, guys. Price back to the strong zone. Because of momentum, we should wait for a double bottom. It did like a double bottom, base breakout, FTB to base, and what guys? It just reached the target. We entered the market at that area. Okay, we'll close that position. And because we have this like a long wick tips, one long wick, we could draw this line. If the candle close above that, if we have like a breakout with a good momentum, it could be like this candle for buy. We could go for a buy, and it will be the scenario for coming candles. Let's see. The next candle is went back down. There is no confirmation for entry. Okay, there is no way. Okay, the next the next candle went up. If we have a breakout, it will be nice. It just did like a FDR. Okay, it could be like if we have a tiny FDR and close above that, it will be immediately buy. Okay, for now, nothing happening. Okay, the next, just let me tell you something, guys. Look at these two candles. Look at this formation of these two candles. This candle is made like a FDR, and the next candle respect the high of the candle, and it made a low. What is that? Just visualize it, guys. It just went up, and it just did like this. Yeah, it turned to the bearish. It just turned to the bearish candle, guys. Okay. Sometimes it will be happen. I will expect it that candle going down. Okay. that candle going down. So maybe this area will be like a couple of pips below that you do not have any like a stop hunt. I will do like this to reach the next zone. Could be around that area, but I will like to reach to this line wick. Let's see. But okay, so do you understand why I took this position? It just back to the resistance supply, and the price is made a lower low, higher lower high. Okay, and oh, oops, just reach the target immediately again. But it will be contained as a risky trade. It's not a normal trade, it's a risky trade. And that's it. So let's go to see what will be happen after that. We have like this fresh zone. Okay, price back down with momentum. So rule says wait for a base area double bottom. The next candle is just back to this like a base area back down, and this candle happened. There is no clue. There is no opportunity for trade for that. There is no opportunity for trade. Okay, just some noise candle. It's just grabbing some liquidity. Nothing happening, guys. Nothing happening. We should wait and wait. We should wait to see what's gonna be happen, guys. It's just back to the demand area, the fresh demand area. Okay. Oops. What happened? Okay. So now it's just back to the fresh demand. Okay, it will be like this area. It will be the fresh demand. And maybe we could go for a buy. No, we could go for buy at this area. It could be like a trend line breakout. So we could go for a buy at this area. The target could be around that area as a, we have like this trend line as well. Okay, if I could mention the perfect, it could be around this. The stop will be tight. Okay, so it's a risky position again. I will go for a buy. Okay, it just went up, but didn't reach the target for now. And let's see. Okay, it hit the target, guys. It hit the 10 pips and it hit the target, and it was good, but it was a risky trade, guys. It was a risky trade. But okay, so do you understand why I took this position? It's just a breakout of trend line, just back to the fresh zone, a rally movement, demand happened in the price. I went for buy around that area. It reached target. 10 pips enough. Okay, 10 pips is enough for trading. Okay, let's remove this area as well. It's just back to this area. We have candles like this. It's just making lower low. Okay, okay. It's a good sign, guys. It's a good sign. It just let me remove this because it just make another low of that area. So it's a fresh one. Price went up. It just made a high than this area. It will be act like a flip zone now. Yeah, it will be like a flip zone. Candle close above that area. So let's see next candle how could be. Okay, this candle is close above that area, guys. Okay, do you see? It's just around that. It didn't close below that. If it closed below that, it could be going down. So it's a sign for me. I will wait to it turn to the tiny FDR. The next candle, okay, it's a tiny FDR, guys. Yeah, price is in momentum, FDR candle, and price made a high than this area. Okay, now we could go for a buy. We could go for a buy around that area. Will be the entry point. Stop loss will be that area, will be enough, and the target could be around that area. The first target about 10 pips. Yes, it's about the 10 pips. Now let's see what do we have here. Okay, we have like a fresh zone. It could be going up to around that area at the because it's a fresh zone, the target of the movement could be around that area. So we have a flip zone, tiny FTR happen. It's a simple way to go into for a buy. Stop loss will be tight and everything's fine. Let's go. It just back down to the drawdown. It's okay. It's still close above the FTR. If this candle close below that this area, it could be sign that it's gonna go up and it will be the failed position. Okay, we have still hope to going up. The analysis is okay, structure is okay for now. Okay, the next candle is went up. It just reached to the line wick. Do you see, guys? It just reached to the line wick. How many pips is that? About 9 pips. Okay, I think it could be going up to that area as well. Okay, guys, it reached the target. It reached the target. Why I've chosen that? Because it's a fresh supply. Do you see? And it's like a MPL as well, guys. It's like an MPL as well. It reached to this area and it took those positions and liquidated. Okay, and we have some couple of opportunity for trade. In this type of videos, I wanted to show you and break down all of the opportunity of the trading for just GJ for a day. To you consider or at those setup that you like and you wanted to do it. You should not trade all of these type of position type of setups. Just find those setup that you have higher win rate. That's it. That's how we should do that. We should find your personal setup, work on it, back test it, forward test it, and go for trading at the live. Okay, guys, have a good weekend. You have many time, guys, for review these trade, these videos. It just take 1 hour per day. I think it will be for week. If you have it, if you just do it, I will promise you after a while you will change. You will see changes in your trading. Have a good weekend. Wish you the best for all of you. God bless you all.